Alright, so starting off with our first lowrider, we have this absolutely insane paint job on this super clean Buick Riviera. Just look at the paint job on this thing. It is absolutely immaculate. But that can't be said for the rest of the car. So without further ado, let's get into it. Starting off with the front bumper, we have a chrome front bumper all the way around the front there. As you can see, the headlight covers, super clean silver headlight covers on both sides of the headlights with silver trim around them, a silver grille in front, and the absolutely beautiful artwork on both the fenders and the hood of this Buick Riviera. Just look at the flake in the paint. Absolutely beautiful front end. Now moving on to the wheels, we have silver chrome and gold chrome rims with the knockoff lug on there. And as we follow the side of that absolutely beautiful paint job, we have a matching set of these rims in the back, as we can see, which is just an absolutely super clean set of rims. Now moving on to the interior, we have a see-through green steering wheel with paint-matched knobs on the center console. As we can see, black seats all around, black diamond dashboard, black roof liner. It seems like the middle material is made of wood, which is absolutely insane. But look at the roof on this thing. Absolutely just beautiful roof. And that interior is just super clean. Now moving on to the rear end of this car, we have a silver rear bumper all the way around the rear of this car with no rear taillights in the back, which is insane, along with the beautiful art trunk with the rest of the rear bumper being paint matched to the rest of the car, which I don't think I can say it enough times, but this paint on this car is just absolutely super clean. Just an absolutely beautiful paint job on this absolutely super clean Buick Riviera. Now moving on to a absolutely other insane paint job is this 1964 Chevy Impala, which is just, look at this thing. There's so much different color. There's flames in the back. There's just embroidered little Easter eggs everywhere on this car. It is an absolutely beautiful paint job. So without further ado, let's get into this clean 6.4. Starting off with the front bumper, we have a silver front bumper all the way around the front there, as we can see, with that super clean custom front grille that I have not seen on any other 6.4 Impalas at all. The beautiful chrome and yellow headlight, but it does not have the original chrome trim piece around the front grille area. But look at the hood. Absolutely just beautiful paint job. It's super crazy paint. Just absolutely beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful front end and beautiful paint. Now moving on to the rims, we have silver wire wheels with a scorpion that is an actual scorpion in the knockoff lug, with a cactus valve stem cap on the rims as well. And as we move along the beautiful side of this car, along with the roof, just absolutely beautiful roof job with the sunroof, there, as you can see, with a matching set of these beautiful rims in the back, except for these ones aren't knockoff lugs and they don't have a scorpion in the center cap. But this car is just absolutely immaculate with its paint. Moving on to the interior, we have multicolored seats with white on them, along with in the back matching the front as well, which is just absolutely clean. We have a heart steering wheel, a bunch of scorpions on this yellow dashboard there, as you can see. And as we move on to the center console, it is yellow with like a mini TV in it. And a beautiful artwork piece in the center console, which actually has a real-life scorpion in it as well, with the red floor mats. That interior is just super clean and just an absolutely beautiful 64 Impala. Now, as we move on to the rear end of this car, we have a silver rear bumper along with the absolutely super crazy scorpion and flower trim all the way around the rear end to the back there as well, with the gold taillights there. And just the art on this car is absolutely insane. It just goes all over. And same with the hood. We have the same design on the back as well, but with a bit more paint touches and pinstriping on the back as well. We have a heart cutout area where the antennas go on the 6.4 Impala, which just an absolutely beautiful rear end and an absolutely beautiful Chevy Impala. Now moving on to our next car, we have what seems to be a Pontiac. I believe this is a old Pontiac Bonneville. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you guys know what this car is, leave it down in the comment section. But it just looks absolutely super clean. So without further ado, let's get into this. Starting off with the front bumper of this Pontiac, we have a silver front bumper with the twin headlights there, stacked on top of each other on both sides of the car, with the reflectors and the silver grille in there as well, along with the beautiful stock hood with that beautiful blue paint with the Spectraflame flake in it. Now moving on to the rims, we have silver wire wheels with the knockoff lug nuts, and as we follow the side of this car with that absolutely crazy pinstriping job, we can see that we have a matching set of these beautiful rims with the knockoff lug as well, which is just an absolutely super clean set of rims. Now moving on to the interior, we have a beautiful multicolored blue seat with the T-top windows in the back. But other than that, the rest of the interior has been gutted, along with a fuzzy dashboard right there with the super tiny white steering wheel and the hydraulic switches, white all on the center console, which is just super clean. Just absolutely beautiful seats, beautiful dashboard, and just an absolutely super clean car, just absolutely overall. Now moving on to the rear bumper of this Pontiac, we have a silver rear bumper with that absolutely super clean rear taillight covers, all that go all the way along the rear end of this car with these silver trim pieces there. And as we move on to the rear trunk, we can see that there is no pinstriping on it, but it is paint matched that beautiful blue color, which is just an absolutely beautiful blue and a super clean Pontiac. Now moving on to our next car, we have this absolutely super clean Ford Ranchero Lowrider with that beautiful two-tone gold and pink paint, as we can see. And this one is not on wire wheels. It is on silver 5-spokes, which is interesting. And just an absolutely beautiful truck. So without further ado, let's get into this one. Starting off with the front bumper, we have a silver front bumper all the way around the front end of this car, along with the chrome trim around the headlight area and that super, super clean custom grille with more of the chrome trim around the headlights as well. And as we move on to the hood, we can see it is the stock hood with that beautiful pink color on top of it as well, which is just a super clean front end. Now moving on to the rims, we have these beautiful silver 5-spoke rims by Supreme Wheels. And as we follow this truck all the way to the end with the metallic gold roof and upper part of the bed, we have a matching set of these silver 5-spoke rims by Supreme Wheels, which is just an absolutely super clean set of rims on white wall tires. Now moving on to the interior, we have a multi-orange based color seat with a tiny black steering wheel, along with the white fur dashboard and the wood grain dash all across there as well, with no roof panel and the side panels being in a tannish color, along with the black with no floor mats at all, which just a super clean interior and just absolutely super clean paint on this Ford Ranchero truck. And now as we move on to the rear end of this car, we have a silver rear bumper with the tail lights in the bottom there, as you can see, which they are normally on the tailgate, and he has modified them to put them on the back of the bumper, which is absolutely clean. And as we can see, the tailgate is paint matched in that beautiful two-tone gold and pink with his hydraulic system in the back of the truck there, as we can see, with a lot of batteries, because that is how they did it in the old days, which this is just an absolutely super clean lowrider. Alright, now moving on to our next lowrider. This one has to be my favorite of the show. Looking from the front end, you would guess this is a 64 Impala, but you are wrong. This is a Ford Galaxy, which is just super, super clean looking, even with the red lowrider painted roof and the pinstriping on this car. There's just so much detail on this car, so let's get into it. Starting off with the front end, we have a silver front bumper all along the front end of this car with that custom gold sketching in the front bumper posts there, along with the headlights having some gold etching treatment as well, with the headlight covers on both sides of this absolutely beautiful Ford Galaxy, and just an absolutely super clean chrome grille. And as we move on to the hood, we can see a little chrome accent on the fender with a gold ball on the end of it. And just look at how insane that pinstriping is on the hood. It's just super, super clean pinstriping and just a super clean front end. Now moving on to the rims, we have silver 5-spoke rims with gold knockoffs and more pinstriping on the fenders as well. And as we move on to the back and see the super, super clean and just absolutely well painted roof of this absolutely beautiful lowrider, along with the dash, which is just absolutely amazing looking. More pinstriping around the door handles there, and near the antennas, which the antennas have the same gold etching treatment with the Union 76 ball at the end of the antenna. And in the back, we don't have any wheels, as you can see, but we have those chrome wheel covers in the back with pinstriping around it, which is just an absolutely super clean set of rims. Now moving on to the back, we have more pinstriping with more gold etching on this chrome rear bumper as well, with more gold etching there, as you can see. Chrome accents around the taillights on both sides of this car there, with the gold rear grille in the back as well, with the gold Galaxy badge too in the back, with that absolutely beautiful pinstriping piece as well. Just an absolutely beautiful car, and this is just so much is done to it. Alright guys, if you stuck around to the end of this video, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on all post notifications so you never miss an upload, and we'll see you guys in the next video.